Hi guys, so it's author Sarah, but I just want to talk about something that I saw your girls out and about. I'm about to run in here to Bath and Body Works, grab some shower gel, some more shower gel for the boys. But anyway, and hand soap. Gotta get your smell good hand soap for the bathrooms. Okay, so listen, I saw this this video, right? This woman, her name is Tish Monster. I think she's a biracial woman, and she married a man who is of mixed race, but his parents are this color, right? So I don't want to say anything, that TikTok could get mad at me for, because they suppress my videos and they'll send me messages and say, hey, we're suppressing your videos because no reason it makes sense. But anyway, so the woman's mother-in-law, now mind you, this woman has three small children. Her husband is, seems to be, anyway, what she alludes to. Because if your husband's in the house, you still got to get three small children dressed by yourself. What is his point? I don't understand. And then she's pregnant again. And, she's seems to me like she's been putting up with a lot of like microaggressions and gaslighting from his family throughout the time that they've been together and from him. Um, so his mother, who is this color, literally carried her behind to a tattoo parlor, as they used to call them, and got three big behind black, I'm talking King Kong's triplets, on her arm to represent her grandbabies. Let it sink in. But here's my issue with this. Is my thing. Everybody is on here, and y'all so shocked and y'all so surprised that this woman whose son has probably some type of melanin in him, because Tish Monster did say that he's not, he's mixed as well, but she did not say with what. And I'm not about to go through her million videos to see what she's mixed with, but it's obvious she has this in her. But her mother-in-law is 100% palm colored. So the videos that other people are making, they're like shocked. They're like, oh, I saw that. And I was just like, oh my goodness, no, she didn't. I'm not shocked. Why are y'all shocked? And, nothing is across the board, right? I have, people that are this color in my life that, have been very good to me, and, in my business, life and things like that. But for the most part, why are we shocked that this woman is looking at her grandchildren like they monkeys, like they little apes, to the point where she went and got them on her arm? And when y'all go and find this tattoo, because I know y'all gonna do it, when y'all see how black, like she made sure, she must have told him, go in and darken it up a little bit more and a little bit more, because that is crazy work, right? But I'm not shocked. I would have been shocked if she married into that family and she did not experience any kind of, you know, and the microaggressions that go with it, and gaslighting. And like she said the family, she and we as women across the board, race, culture, whatever, tend to treat our sons. I got three sons. I make them accountable for their stuff. But, as a whole, we do look at our sons like, oh, my baby boy, whatever. She said, like, they look at him like he's the golden boy. Meanwhile, he's over there treating her like, like she's disposable, like she's garbage. So at this point, they're supposed to be getting a divorce. So she told them, hey, you need to get in this group chat and tell your family what you've been doing to me all this time. So in the group chat, he actually admits, I've been doing X, Y, and Z to her, which, it's a different matter. But to me, it's not totally separate, because he's probably been he's been treating her like that, and then allowing his family to do the same thing. And he probably don't even realize how much he's been discriminated against in his own family. So it's just like crazy work. Then they have brought these children into this situation where the grandmother has them and looks at them like monkeys to the point where she puts it on her arm as if she did not know that that was, racist. And then acts surprised. So they're in this group chat, and she said, everybody in the group chat, all of the family members, skip over, he did this to me, he did that, he treats me like this, he's called me names, he's been, this way with me, and go right to, because she brought up the tattoo as well. And no, he brought up the tattoo because he didn't care for it either, but he's not taking it to heart like she is, because again, this is the side of the family he knows, so to him, this is normal, right? So they just go right to the tattoo and continue to tell her that she has to get over it. She needs to get over it. Why is she making such a big deal? She's so sensitive about this. When in reality, they the snowflakes. Because y'all want to do what y'all want to do, say what y'all want to say, treat people the way that y'all want to treat them, and they're innocent children. And then when somebody call y'all to the carpet and say, that's not what we doing, this is not that. So you need to be accountable for what it is that you doing and you saying around here, and especially with my children, because I carried them. I pushed them out, or in my case, pushed out too, and then they cut the other two out of me. I carry them scars. So y'all not, as parents, y'all not hype enough behind y'all children, because why she still, I'm listening to this girl talk. I'm watching some of her videos. She like, I asked her to, get a compression stocking or compression sleeve and cover it up when I'm around, when we're out to family functions, and I wasn't going to come to the grandparents' 60th whoop-de-doo because she didn't cover it. She wasn't going to cover it up. And I made, ma'am, the day she came in and said, probably before the tattoo, I'm so sure she did things to get cut out of them children's lives. But the day she came in and was slapping that daggone Aquaphor, to let that tattoo heal, and I saw it, would have been the last day she saw my children in person. Because that's how you view them, that's how you're going to treat them. And the way that your family probably treated your mixed race son, whatever those races are, and then you are treating this mixed race woman who we know she's mixed with, this, and their children who are, being looked at like they're black, is just crazy work. But I'm not surprised. Y'all shouldn't be surprised. And why y'all want to keep on inserting yourselves into situations where these people going to treat y'all like crap? I don't know. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. But don't be surprised. Like, realize that this is what it is. Like, wake up. This is how they feel about you. It don't matter how many degrees you got, how pretty you are, how much the sun is your filter. See, they're just jealous. They are biased. They are racist. They don't care. They're ignorant. They don't like you. They don't like your children. They don't like that their son brought you home, that their daughter brought you home. And now you have children in this equation who are being, that show how their grandmother feels about them on their arms. And to see that for the rest of their lives, never. My children would be at 18. They would, I mean, seriously, like she wouldn't be able. And Tish Monster, when you go to court, make sure his mama can't have no contact with them children. Because if you gonna put that on your arm, I don't know if you pinching my kids. I don't know if you making fun of them to your, you know what I'm saying, over here down to the country club. I don't know. But what I'm not about to play with in this life is my children and my grandchildren. And what I've stopped playing with, which I used to let people play on my top about, is my mental health. Me saying what I knew was true. I would like avoid the conflict because of my past and just shut my mouth. I'm not doing that either. So I'm telling you, because I can see, like, you are coming into that place in your life. Don't let them play in your face, and do not let them play in your kids' face. They don't like you. They don't like your kids. Don't let them around them children. Let her, when she want to see her representation or how she sees them children in her mind as a grandmother, tell that hoe to look on her arm.